I just want to talk about the whole concept of, being a good person and being a decent person, and things of that nature. It's weird because, take for instance, there are a lot of good people out there. Don't get me wrong. There are a lot of good, decent people, pleasant people that exist in the world. You know what I'm saying? Because everybody's talking about, well, there ain't no good women out there. There ain't no good men out there. Good partner's hard to find. Good person's hard to find. They're right. They are hard to find. But reason why decent people are hard to find because it's really decent people's fault. I know it sounds weird when I say that because for some reason people think that if they're a good person they're okay. I'm a good person. I'm decent. I'm pleasant. I'm mellow, and that's it. But they don't realize that, listen to me carefully. There are decent people out there, but decent people have flaws too. You know what I'm saying? Because, say for instance, because I know like a lot of people who are very Christian, they're very Muslim. And they're good people, but they're not balanced. You know what I'm saying? Because say for instance, I knew this individual, very spiritual, prays a lot, very meek, very mellow. And I was hanging out with the person and I was like, I like sports, I like NBA stuff, basketball, stuff like that. And that person looked at me with a look of terror on their face. You know what I'm saying? I'm like, why can't I like sport? Why can't I be a good person and like, sports, like material things at the same time? You know what I'm saying? And that's pretty much how conservatives lost the culture war. You know what I'm saying? Because, they're not, you have to be a well-rounded human being. You know what I'm saying? You can't just be either or. Because, a lot of spiritual people, especially like a lot of Christians, a lot of Muslims, they have this mentality of, I can't get into fashion. That's materialistic. That's vain. I'm spiritual now. I don't like, I've literally met people who, quote unquote spiritual, who have bad hygiene. You know what I'm saying? To the point, cause it's like in their mind, they associate anything that's dealing with beauty, anything dealing with aesthetics, just basic style in general as, oh, that's the stuff those bad people over there do. And I'm like, they don't wear no perfume, they don't wear high heels, they don't carry purses, they don't wear makeup, you know what I'm saying? They just look raggedy, like a ragamuffin all the time. And I really think that that's a part of an ego itself. You know what I'm saying? It's like they deliberately trying to look meek and humble to prove a point. You know what I'm saying? They're not into certain kind of music. They're not into sports. They're not into fashion and other things to make a certain point, even though they may desire to. But that's just a pattern I've noticed with a lot of quote unquote decent people. You know what I'm saying? It's like they're not enjoying life. I'm not saying they should go out there and fornicate and, screw around as much as they can and use drugs and all this kind of stuff. I'm not saying that. You know what I'm saying? What I'm saying is they don't know how to be a well-rounded human being. You know what I'm saying? You can drink, you know what I'm saying? You can party, don't do it all the damn time, but I'm just saying you can be a good spiritual person and have balance in your life. You know what I'm saying? You can still play basketball. You can watch football. You know what I'm saying? You can, play pool, gamble, every now and then, just have fun. You know what I'm saying? You can do all that and still be a spiritual person or a good person. You know what I'm saying? But I think in their mind, they're thinking like, well, if I indulge in that, I can't control myself. I'm like, shoot. I drink. I don't drink a lot. You know what I'm saying? I drink socially, but I'm not a heavy drinker. You know what I'm saying? I like style and fashion, but I'm not that materialistic to that point where I'm just totally vain. You know what I'm saying? And that's the thing, you know what I'm saying? Because when it comes down to finding a partner, finding a mate, you know what I'm saying? Appearance is important, contrary to popular belief, because a lot of good people think that, you know, oh, that's superficial. You know what I'm saying? Oh, he just like my body. He don't like my mind. You know what I'm saying? And they like 300 pounds. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? How can you be a 300-pound woman talking about love me for my mind? You know what I'm saying? You're not feminine. You know what I'm saying? You know, I've never seen you in the dress, never seen you in the skirt, never seen you in heels. But, you know, I'm a man. You know what I'm saying? I'm masculine. Masculine nature is attracted to the physical first. You know what I'm saying? And if she's saying like looking for cleavage, a figure, you know what I'm saying, smell nice, dress feminine, a short skirt, tight pants, you know what I'm saying, just be a lady. You know what I'm saying? And that's one of the main problems, you know what I'm saying, because people like that, they associate just basic femininity or basic masculinity or just basic grooming or basic, you know, just having pride in your appearance. Oh, that's just something superficial those bad people over there do. No, it's just being a civilized human being. If you're a civilized human being with a good upbringing, you're supposed to dress nice. You know what I'm saying? You're supposed to take pride of your appearance. You know, you're supposed to keep your car clean. You know what I'm saying? Keep your apartment clean, keep your house clean, cut your grass, you know, get a haircut, get your hair done. That's what civilized, mature people do. You know what I'm saying? Don't deliberately make yourself look like a ragamuffin just to prove that you're spiritual or that you're not part of the world. Now that's immature and that's incorrect.